My name is Edith Rubin, and I am 91 years old. I met Mendek in Tel Aviv. He used to live in Brooklyn. He came for vacation to Israel. There was a house, a little house, and 3 wooden steps. And he was sitting on the top, and I was sitting in the middle. And he had a book in his hand. And I said, "What are you reading?" And he said, "Oh, Ephraim Kishod." I said, "Oh my God, that's my favorite book. It's a humorous book." And he said, "That's his favorite book also." I said, "Oh, isn't it strange that we both have favorite Hungarian book?" And I said, "What a sweet guy, what a sweet face. I think I could marry this guy." And then he told me that was his first thought also. When he looked at me, he said, "This is the girl I could marry." After we talked, we went to the movie Never on Sunday. And he sits there. I was dying. He should hold my hand, because I really had feeling for him. And he just sits there, and then I get upset and took his hand and begin to hold it. And he said that this hand that I took closed the marriage because he never asked me to marry. We just married. I think he was scared of marriage altogether because he was 37, but I was 32 already because this was my second marriage. There was never any reason I should not marry him. So he sent me a ticket, a very good ticket. It was a very fancy ship. So I went to make my hair, and I tell the story that I met this guy. I knew him 9 days, and I am going to marry him. And he looks at me like I am crazy. He said, "You think he will marry you? He knows 9 days." So I said, "Yes, I believe he will marry me." And then the next day came a giant bouquet of flowers. I never saw, so I don't know how it came and how it got on the ship, but it came. And it said, "I love you so much, I cannot wait, you should be here already." And all kind of sweet words. So I went to the barber. I said, "Look at this, I just got it." He said, "Oh my God, no, I believe it, that he will marry you." Because it was so big and the words were so beautiful. And then when I came, I found out he was a rich guy. He had a factory of gold and silver. Mendek was an inventor. He invented clasps. Only he had the right and America and Canada. But it did not matter to me too much, I tell you the truth. So I arrived. It was all light in America, and the ship came down, and I was standing outside the ship, and Mendek stood on top, and we were looking at each other. None believed that it happening. And then he hugged me and kissed me, and that was it. Then we knew that's it. The kiss was so strong and convincing that there was no question anymore. He went into his pocket and gave me a diamond ring. And we went with his car. He had a nice big car. That was impressive for me. But he got a ticket because he went too fast. And I think that's the only speeding ticket that he ever got. We got married the day after I arrived. Mendek's sister took me to buy a dress for the wedding. We were married because there was a Jewish holiday that if you don't marry, then you have to wait 2 weeks till married. And my husband could not wait 2 weeks. That's for sure. Mendek looked so happy. He was cutting the challah. He enjoyed cutting the challah. I loved him even more watching the way he cut the challah. It was, I think, his excitement about the wedding. So many things happened in one day. Then we went to his house. And the same night I heard mice, and I was terrified of mice. He said, "That's not mice. In Brooklyn there is no mice." That's what he said. He really believed it. I could not sleep first day. So we were in this apartment, I think, one day. So the next day we walked in a nice street, and there was a house for sale, and we bought it. Mendek was really the dream of my life. When I met him, I knew that it's him, nobody else. And he said the same thing. And we loved each other. He called my name, the last word was my name. And sometimes I almost feel he's next to me and helping me in hard times. I think of him every day. I will always love him.